Hello there, my name's Marco and I created Spuds of Destiny. Spuds of Destiny are a deck of cards that they're kind of like oracle cards, fortune telling cards, guidance cards, but you can also play games with them. So I thought it's about time I put myself out here to explain how they actually work. Because it does kind of attract a few different groups of people. So, like I say, they are oracle cards, fortune telling cards. So we get a lot of people who are kind of into their witchcraft, tarot, that kind of thing. And like the idea that they are oracle cards but based on potatoes, and they're really cool colours, obviously. But then there's also the gamers out there who like the idea of a deck of cards that you can play games with. So I'm gonna start a few videos explaining how you can use the cards, and what I've got planned for the cards, which I'm particularly excited about. So first things first, what are Spuds of Destiny? On the surface of it, they are oracle cards, fortune telling cards. So, reason I created them was a few years ago. My niece, she was 15, 16, something like that. She wanted a deck of oracle cards. And I was looking for some for her, and all I could see were things with like dragons on them or fairies on them, or kind of stuff that she wasn't necessarily into, but she's into potatoes. So that's what spurred me on to create these. So the simple way to use them is you get a deck of cards. There's 41 cards altogether, and there's 4 different houses, kind of similar to tarot or playing cards, if you will. So we've got home cards, which are kind of the purple and the orangey colours, so they're kind of potatoes that you can see at home. We've got the fried potatoes, which are green and pinky, so they're obviously the tastiest one. We've got global potatoes, which are green and purple, or blue and purple, and these are potatoes that are inspired from places around the world. So we've got things like gnocchi on there, we've got Bombay Aloo in there, Cold Cannon, it's one of the best cards out there. And we've also got classic potatoes, which are purple and orange, and they're kind of just general potatoes, I suppose. There are 41 cards, so the idea is that you take your deck, give it a good old shuffle. I do say it does come with a user guide in the box, and in there it does say give your spuds a hug, because they need to know you. So if you're going down the whole universal spiritual route, that's something that's common in kind of oracle and tarot things. The cards need to know who you are if they're going to give you a good idea of what's going on. These are demo cards, so a lot of people do play with them, so sometimes they might be a little bit off, putting that out there, just covering my back, little caveat just in case something negative comes up, because they are positive messages, there are negative messages. The key thing to ask is an open question, so they're not going to give you a yes or no answer. When I encourage people to try these cards out, first thing they go is, am I going to have a good day, yes or no? And there's 41 answers, so yeah, keep it open, see what they say. So the good one to start with is something along the lines of, what do I need to hear today? What's the general vibe of today or the week ahead? Let's go with the week ahead. It's Sunday today, so what's going to be the general vibe for the week? So I'm shuffling my deck, and then you pull your cards, and then there will be one card, as weird as it may sound to the kind of the cynics out there. I don't want to say cynics, but people who don't necessarily believe in these kind of things, there will be one card that feels right to pull out. For me, it's this one. That's a good one. So baked potato, reliable, solitary, and faithful. A hug from the right spud sets the world to rights. I'm happy with that for the week. I've got a week of love coming up. Hugs, comfort, that kind of thing, which is good because it's January at the moment and it's freezing. So that's the main way to use Spuds of Destiny. Put a card, ask them a question, do it the other way around actually, ask them a question, then pull a card, and it will give you an idea. Let's try another one. So my wife and I are thinking about going on holiday. Later on in the summer, we've got reasons to go on holiday. Who doesn't have a reason to go on holiday? This card just jumped out as I was talking about that, which It's pretty good. So I was going to ask, like, should we go on holiday? And roasties came up. Roast potatoes, happiness, warmth, family. Done right, these are the ultimate spuds. Shared with loved ones, they they speak to the soul. That to me says I need to book a holiday. Um, yeah, so that's the kind of vibe that you're getting. So as the book also says, they are potatoes. So do take the answer with a pinch of salt. Yeah, and that's how they go. I'm gonna do more videos, like I say, showing you different ways to use these as oracle cards, to check out the past, the present, and the future, or kind of give the more interesting ways to use them. And then I'm going to explain the 2 games that you can play with these cards. Then the big one, I'm going to show you the big game that I've got planned for these cards, which I'll be bringing to Kickstarter soon. So watch this space, keep an eye out, and yeah, speak soon. Bye.